DCBKK! Yes! Welcome to the DCBKK Comedy Club. My name is Adam Palmeter. Hey, who is here because of the Tropical MBA podcast? All right, yes, a lot of us. Those guys, they're getting kind of famous. You guys know that they use fake names? Did you guys know that? They're not Dan and Ian. Dan's name is actually short for Dandrew. Did you know that? His name is Dandrew Andrews. I would change it too. Ian's real name is Don Diego Lopez Rodrigo IV. He's a wealthy Spanish landowner, still way better than Dandrew. But we're here because we're part of the Dynamite Circle, right? The Dynamite Circle, awesome community, okay name, right? If you try to explain to someone, you're going to the DC. What does DC stand for? Never mind. It's not really important. It's not. Dynamite Circle just sounds like low-rent Avengers. Like who they call when the problems aren't that bad, you know? They're like, oh no, Thanos is back, and he's posting fake Amazon reviews. Who do we call? Iron Man? No, we need the boss man. And his sidekick, Kid Business. You mean Dandrew Andrews? Shh, don't give away Kid Business's secret identity. Guys, we're here because we have weird jobs. A lot of jobs didn't exist 10 years ago that we have, right? No one comes from a long line of drop shippers. No one's like, my father and his father before him and buying FBA backlinks for as long as we can remember. My grandmother come from the old country with the clothes on her back and her knowledge as a social media marketing ninja. That's a fake job. It's not a real job. I guess if you just say it enough and believe in it, it's real, you know, like crypto. I'm sure you guys can understand that. We got crypto people in here? Yes. Yeah, I know. You guys had some bad PR the last couple of years. But I think it's coming back. Fear not, my non-fungible friends. Because just like any great shift in culture, first they ignore you. Then they laugh at you. And then you try to explain what an NFT is. And then they laugh at you again. Much harder. Crypto's tough, but at least you're not coaches. I know, we got a lot of coaches. Too many coaches, not enough players. Not enough players. This is probably a bad time to bring up my new public speaking coaching service. I became one of you. Oof, it's tough because I've been making fun of you for so long, and now it's like that old saying, you know, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the coach. Not great. But I think here's the deal. My background's education. I see a lot of parallels between coaches and teachers. I just think it's like, you know, I hated math. And I also hated my math teachers growing up. And I think I'd have a different experience if I had a math coach, right? Like little fourth grade me is like, I hate fractions. I don't understand fractions. Well, that sounds like a limiting belief, Adam. And we're going to work together and take this obscure, irrational fear of numbers, and we're going to name it, tame it, and reframe it. And we'll develop a relationship with numbers, because we'll find out that math is just an imperfect science just like us. Actually, I think math is a perfect science. That's what makes it math. There you go with those limiting beliefs again, Adam. Oh, boy. Yeah, I like to see, I'm happy to come to these conferences and see hustle culture take a little break. It got pretty intense there for a while, right? I had a buddy of mine who used to refer to his children as a side hustle. Not a great sign. Got divorced last year, kept calling it a rebrand. It's like, that's not how this works. God. He's like, your mother and I are making a pivot in our relationship. It made me think, you guys know what A/B testing is, yeah? A/B testing, it's the same website made two different ways and to see which one draws better traffic, right? Who is the ideal user to test this? Children of divorce. Who's better at making those decisions? You got mom's website, solid, organized, traditional. And you got dad's new website, clearly still in beta. But it's cool. Dad's new website. We got edgy copy. We got explicit content. Huh? Bet your mother's website doesn't let you look at this, huh? And this is Dad's new sleepover friend, Pam. She's going to be popping up around the website quite a bit. But honestly, whose website would you rather spend Christmas with, huh? And before you answer, please accept these delicious cookies. Cool Dad website, right on. I think entrepreneurs, we love sayings. We love these little nuggets, these little sayings to make us sound smart. A lot of them don't make a whole lot of sense, right? Dress for the job you want. Oh, I'm supposed to show up in Bangkok dressed as a firefighter? I don't think that's how it's going to work. No one will take me serious at my mastermind at all. They won't. Be your own boss. Some of you should not. Why don't you start by being your own employee? Start there. Couple years, you be your own assistant manager. Climb the rungs. One day, you can be your own boss. Fake it till you make it. Amazing advice for an entrepreneur. Horrible advice for a doctor. How'd you become a neurosurgeon? Well, it's all about mindset. Is it? Is it? Yeah, I know. We have a lot of sayings. We like them. I like the intense business guy. You guys know this bit is definitely not about any of you, but the intense business guy who likes to reword like a sentence to make himself sound deep. You know, someone who's like, they used to tell me I was a poor test taker. Turns out tests were a poor me taker. Whoa, look at this guy. He sounds like an aggressive fortune cookie. Wow. They get real deep in themselves. They're like, passive income, pfft, let's talk about aggressive income. We are not the same. I was born in an ice bath at Burning Man. I never had parents. I had shareholders. I am the ultimate entrepreneur. I live by the 80-20 rule, right? 80% hustle, 20% grind, 10% athletic greens, then another 20% hustle just before bed. I sleep 13 hours a night listening to Tim Ferriss. That's what I do. I love competition. I thrive off of it. I take antibiotics and probiotics and let them duke it out inside of me. It gives me an edge. Work smarter, not harder. I do both. I am a hard, smart business boy, and I am insufferable at conferences. No, it's all in good fun though. I do like meeting the entrepreneurs who they like to talk through you sometimes. They use a lot of acronyms and business code and make them sound super smart. And you're just supposed to sit there and go, yeah, okay. I'm sure we've met this person. It's usually at a party, and they just tell a story like, I met a CEO of an SEO company back at DCBKK, and he was having problems meeting certain KPIs with 0 SOPs in place. So what does he do? He goes on a random website, hires a COO, and this SOB turned out to be a real POS because he ended up destroying the company's CRM by Q4, leaving them DOA. And it's like, LMAFO, hire much? Oh my God, right? Should have gone to Dynamite Jobs. What's my name? Dandrew. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And thank you all for coming to the fastest comedy show in Asia. My name is Adam Palmeter. Please enjoy the rest of the conference. Peace.